Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7 p.m. Tickets are only $10, and all money raised goes to support Chambo football. To buy tickets or donate, go to theboneonline.com. Funny for football. Laughter. Community football.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody.
And now, it's the Mike Calta Aftershow. With your host, Johnny B.
Happy Thursday, everybody. This is the Mike Calta After Show. I am Johnny B. Thanks for being here. Along with me on Thursdays, you already know, it is Ian Beckles.
What's good?
What's up, dude? You freaked me out. I thought I was on a time machine.
I know.
This is how you looked when I met you.
Yeah, I freak people out. I could do simple things and then trip people out. Like some people have to lose like 70 pounds.
Right.
All you got to do is this. Either shave or take my hat off.
Oh, I know.
If I take my hat off, people will stare at me like I'm a different person.
Absolutely.
They'll go, did you lose 80? But right. I'll trip them out just seeing my head. And if I shave my beard, I think I'd take off a few years.
Yeah, so if you're looking on Bone TV right now or the Bone YouTube, you'll see a beardless Ian Beckles.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Pretty wild, dude. Look,
right. You
should be wearing the 62 right now and at training camp right now is what you should be doing.
Yeah, no. I can think of a lot of things I'd like to be doing. Being in training camp right now I can't think of anything that I'd like to do less than that.
I understand. And
like
for all you folks out there that would like to go watch the Bucks play a home game, but you can't afford it, maybe we can help you out.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is
prize. That's right, prize. P-R-I-Z-E. What a nice prize. $1,000 will be. Go to the Bone app right now. Put in the keyword prize for the next 30 minutes for your chance to win. Like we had a Bone listener earlier this week that won. So get it. Go get that money. I hung out with somebody at the Bone Beach Bash that had won the $1,000. Made him buy me 3 drinks. It was great. Are you recovered fully from the Beach Bash? I mean, you didn't go hard like a lot of people.
No, I don't go hard anymore.
Yeah.
I think I had the whole weekend probably 4 drinks, something like that. Like 3 of them were neutrals. I don't know if that even counts. I just drank it because I was thirsty and there was no waters around.
Yeah.
They're delicious. They were delicious, though.
They are good.
And I didn't, I thought it was me, and I'm like, it's so muggy out.
Yeah.
But then it was disgustingly hot, though.
Yeah.
It really was, though.
I didn't know, and we talked about this on Monday. I didn't pay attention. I rarely watch the news, but I will watch local news for sports and weather.
Yeah.
And but I just wasn't really paying attention to it because we're in beach mode and all that. I didn't realize we were under some big heat dome is what
Feels
they
like
call
110, they said.
Yeah.
110?
It did, though.
No, it felt like 110 in the
really
shade.
did.
In the shade.
It was so goddamn
It was hot.
And I had to go out and do pickleball at noon on Saturday.
You were doing pickleball?
I was out there for 15 minutes, dude.
That's too long.
Yeah, I was hosting it, and nobody was out there. A couple people came out just to say hi, and then quickly got under some shade.
Yeah, Pat was next to me. I go, don't you have pickleball?
Yeah.
He goes, no, I'm not. Ian Beckles, I'm not going out in that heat and doing that, Ian Beckles.
He told me that, too. I said, you're at 11, I'm at 12. And he goes, I'm not going, Johnny.
At the time, though, I think he had a beer in one hand and whiskey in the other hand. And I'm like, out of all the people to pick, they picked a guy with whiskey in his hand at 11. And it's 110 degrees.
An old drunk guy in a robe and the fattest guy there. Let's get them to go out and do pickleball. So I did go out there and I played a little bit with one of the promo girls and because there was a videographer out there and stuff. So there was actual proof that I was out there at pickleball and I participated. Not that it's going to, get me anywhere within the company. That's not going to come up later when there's promotions going on and they're like, remember when Johnny went out there and almost killed himself?
But we need documentation, though.
Yeah.
Like you just like when you go to an event, you say, just take a picture.
Right.
Everything, make sure everybody can't say I wasn't here.
Yes.
It's documented.
It's an alibi, dude. Somebody comes up missing, and they're like, oh, it happened on Saturday the 19th. They're like, oh, dude, I was playing pickleball. Like, you could see it. And sweat my balls off all weekend long. I was listening to Mike, and I was like, this is beautiful that it happened this morning, so I could talk to you. Mm-hmm. He was talking about the Superman, how he saw it for the second time. And Gio made a point that, maybe he doesn't like it because he's kind of aged out of those kind of movies. Okay. And Gio says, yeah, it's a scary thought, that maybe some of this stuff isn't cool because we're getting older.
Like what, though? Like, I mean, even kids' movies are still appealing, though.
I guess. But my question is, are there things that you're finding now that you used to like to do and that people still like to do that you're just like, nah, I'm just not into it anymore?
Everything.
I'm feeling that right now, too.
How old are you?
53.
Okay, when I was 53, I was in a different category.
Yeah.
I just turned 58.
Yeah.
That's very close to 60.
It's crazy.
Every year, stuff falls off.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, why don't you? I said, I don't do that no more.
I know.
What? I just don't. I don't do many. I'm going to a concert on Friday. I barely do that.
Yeah.
But once again, for me to go to a concert, and it's going to sound pretentious, and that's okay.
Right.
It has to be super hooked up.
Yes.
Like, if I have to drive somewhere and park, I'm out. Like,
right.
That's the equation.
Yeah.
Like, I have to call Tom and see if Tom can get the hookup in this, and then I got to call this It's a lot.
It is.
But at the end of it, it's about my peace. If it's not peaceful, I'm not leaving my abode.
Right.
I'm sitting on my chair.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I love my chair.
I
swear to God.
And look, if anybody... I feel like if anybody likes to go out a lot, they don't like their home. Their sanctuary isn't where it needs to be.
There's a lot of that involved.
You know what I mean? Where my wife and I put a lot of effort into making our home very comfortable for us. And like when you walk in, it smells the way you want it to smell. Mm-hmm. It's not fancy or elaborate, but it's perfect for us, So we got the furniture we like to sit on. We got the TV we like to watch. We got the stuff in the kitchen that makes us happy. Everything, from the bathroom, everything. So, when you're home, you just feel the ultimate comfort and like, this is my peace. And that does keep me from going out a lot. Also, I feel like when I go out, here's and I'll point to two things at 53 that don't appeal to me like it used to. Going out in general, just like going bar hopping. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. Now, if I go out and meet friends, like we got to Whiskey Willie's that time for Pitbull Toddler, that's fun. Bunch of people I know, the band I know, the bar's cool. That's fun to me. Or any comedy show, I have a good time there because that's my atmosphere. But just to be like, hey, you want to go shoot pool at this random bar that we've never been to? I go, it does sound fun, but also watching Top Chef and sitting on a couch sounds pretty good too.
Well, you sound like me a little bit because 4 or 5 years ago I stopped drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
So then I was saying the same thing, like I'm missing something, and that was hanging out. Like I still like I still like people.
Right.
But I don't love drunk people.
Right.
And then I ran into Kava and Kratom, and then I created a Kava bar.
Worked out perfect.
So I have 2 homes.
Yeah.
Like literally, when you walk into Dignitary Cafe, that's my home.
Sure.
Because I lived in a big ass house in Coburg Isles with I don't know how much umpteen square feet,
right?
Was full of everything. Now that's Dignitary Cafe.
Yeah, that's
all my art on the walls, and that's all the feel. Everything is me. So I have my little home right behind.
Yeah,
and when I walk into the cafe, I swear it's like I'm home.
Yeah, and I feel that way in my home studio too. When I walk in, I tell Alexa turn on the Fat Cave. Boom, all the lights come on, and I got my 3-monitor big podcast studio set up and everything. The other thing that I feel like I'm falling off of is video games.
Oh no.
I know.
I have one game. I've always been a one game guy.
Same.
Always.
Same. And even that, it's like, do I really? Yeah.
Yeah. I that one NCAA 26 is it has me in go. It has me.
Has it come out already?
Oh yeah. It's out.
I was so bad at last year's.
I was really good at the end. I think I was
so bad.
I'm trying to think of where I was rated, but I was rated like 600 in the world or something.
Good for you, dude.
And I don't know how many people are playing, hundreds of thousands. So I got good. This one is harder.
Dude, last year, I'm still decent at Madden. I'm decent at Madden. I'm not great, but I'm decent. I can beat an average player.
Now, decent, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's just like anything in the world. Okay.
Yeah.
you could be decent in football and then move one county over and be the worst there.
Oh, yeah.
So saying you're decent is one thing, but when you run into that guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the word decent is tough.
But that's why I say I'm not good at Madden, because as soon as within the first quarter, I know if I'm up against a real gamer.
100%.
And I'm like, oh, I'm toast.
Yeah.
But if I'm on with like anybody that's, my speed or below, I know I got a good shot. If not, I can absolutely out-strategize. I mean, I can strategize.
But you're better. You're better than them, though. You're better than them.
Yeah.
There was this one guy at the Dignitary Cafe, Trevin, and he went off to fight the war or whatever, something, support our country, which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, something important.
Yeah. He used to beat my back in Madden.
Yeah.
I got to a point like I'm never going to beat him.
Yeah.
And then I really got into Madden, and he came back, and we played, and I beat him, and I swear it might be top 5 best things I've ever done in sports.
Yeah.
Like the feeling I had inside beating him, because I didn't think I was ever going to beat him.
And you played in a real NFL, and this was
this
still
is real.
There.
Hey, Dizzy beat me the other day in college.
Oh my God!
And you could feel the elation in him.
Yes.
When he beat me, and I'm still. My therapist says I'll get over it eventually.
Oh my God! See, I didn't know Dizzy played.
Dizzy likes to play. Dizzy's pretty good.
He play. Yeah. Well, if he beat you in college, he has to be really, really good. I mean, he's probably really good at Madden too.
I never played. I just played him in college.
Yeah.
I mean, beat his back in the first 2-3 times. I was like, he's never going to beat me, and then he beat me.
Yeah. My problem with Madden is like, there's people that have they have these almost cheat code plays, and if they know them, they'll just keep running them on me. And
yeah,
I'm
but
like,
here's the thing, though. When there's a cheat code play, there's these brainiacs that are figuring out a way to counter it. And if you're that deep into it,
you got to go on
to
YouTube. I know.
Because there's ways around everything. Because if you can't play, I'm going to do mid-blitz all day, and you're never going to get the ball off.
Of course.
Never.
Yeah, and look, I like to mix up. Like, defense is my strong point, but I coach defense, and and I really love defense. Like when I watch an NFL game, I want to see a 14-7 final. Like, I want to see good defensive football. It makes me super happy. But I also like to watch Baker Mayfield beat defenses, and then I like to look and see what they did wrong, and see if I can. It's hard to do with NFL because I've never coached anywhere near like even college level.
Yeah,
so
I think people don't understand how complex football really is.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think they have any inkling, because if I just explain what's going on in the offensive line, that's only 1/20th of what's happening on the football field. I mean, there's a lot happening. And then ask me if I know anything about running back and wide receiver and defense. I mean, I know nothing.
Right.
But I know a lot about offense. So everything is so complex.
Yeah.
But like when I hear somebody, I watch receivers my whole life, but if you ask me how to stand, I wouldn't know how to stand.
Right.
There's a lot in football. There's way more than people think.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Madden. Like, you almost have to be high school level offensive or defensive coordinator to be really, really good at Madden.
That's not true.
They just know the X's and O's so well.
But here's the thing. I'm telling you, because I watch a lot of videos, some of these kids are just smart.
Yeah.
Okay, and they figure it out. Like some of the kids, Vinny the Beast, Black Rain actually lives here in Tampa.
I know who he is.
Number 2 guy.
Yeah.
Vinny the Beast, he's this 6 foot, 160-pound Jewish kid with an afro.
Yeah.
He's just a smart kid, and he figured it out. And he just runs the same plays, and you figure out ways that you can beat everything.
Yeah.
It's just, they're brainiacs. They're almost like computer nerds.
Yeah, and their reflexes are unbelievable, and they could see. My problem is, like, if you're running, 5 wide receiver set, I can't go through my progressions quick enough to get to my open guy the way these, like, 12-year-old kids can. Their eyes are better and they're faster.
Well, what's the difference between a rookie quarterback and Peyton Manning?
Exactly.
That.
Yeah.
Okay, it's recognition.
Yeah.
But if you play it, some of these kids play it every day.
All day.
For 8 hours or more.
See,
so once you do that, you got to, if you're behind this mic for 8 hours a day, eventually you're going to get good at it. These kids have to get good.
Yeah, I have responsibilities. And look, I even tried, like, I started a Twitch and I was going live on YouTube on Madden. Because I was like, well, at the very least, I'll have some funny interactions.
Yeah.
Every time I went live, nobody wanted to talk. It was very blah.
It's not the easiest thing to do. You got to start with 0, then get to 1, and then keep on going. But here's the thing: you got to keep.
I know. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time.
You don't have the time.
I don't have the time.
If you're not making money off of something, it's hard to do it every day.
Exactly.
Real hard.
I ain't got time for that. Let's take a quick phone call before we go to break. You're on the Mike Calta Aftershow. How can I help you?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, bud. What's up?
Good. Love hearing my favorite Buccaneer of all time on air every Thursday. It's great.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Before the show, the previous show, they were talking about how Chambo could raise money and whatnot. I graduated from Clearwater High, but moved to Minnesota for work. And I wanted to find out how I could just donate cash to the cause, since obviously I can't make games.
Gotcha. Well, there's a QR code. If you go to the Mike Calta show, they put up a flyer on there. I shared a flyer on my social media, Johnny B Tampa, on everything. But yeah, you could also, I'm trying to think, I believe the Bones social media also put it up there. They did somewhere, so there's a QR code on there. You just scan it or click on the link on the website, and it has a donation tab on there.
Okay, great. And awesome. Ian, by the way, I never missed one of your home games, and I went to 3 away games for you.
Wow. I apologize for all that losing, brother. That's real.
It's all right.
Thanks, dude. What's your fault?
Totally. Some of it was.
Yeah,
like totally. There's sometimes it was my fault. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and this whole Chamberlain thing, I was talking to Carmen. I want to get more involved with the event on the 31st. Are you gonna MC it?
Yeah, I'm MCing it.
Okay. Because I'm thinking I could DJ it.
Yeah.
And we can go back and forth.
Oh, that'd be sick.
You know what I mean? And then she was talking about a roast of Chad.
I don't know if that's going to happen that night, but that'd be cool. And I'll help the kids. I'll go straight for the kids. I heard Galvin say he would.
Absolutely.
I go straight for roast all the time.
There you go.
So, dude, we can make it big. We got a week from today to make it happen, but it will be happening at Chamberlain High School's auditorium. 1 week from today, 7 o'clock show. It is a clean comedy show, safe for everybody. I got 4 of my best friends that are clean comics in the area. Teacher Mike Rivera, who does the Board Teachers Tour in theaters all over the country, and a guy that mentored me when I was starting out. Michael Murillo, a local headliner that is a guy that I watched blossom from an open micer into one of the best comics around here. Ricky Hicken, who was in here last week with J.J. Curry.
Pretty Ricky.
Oh, Pretty Ricky Hicken and J.J. Curry, 2 really, really funny comics.
Yeah, no doubt.
And all these guys work clean, but they're not so clean where they're not the type where you go, oh, that guy's a clean comic. You just think, oh, that's a really funny comedian. And then if somebody says, they didn't curse or say anything about sex one time.
So when you say clean, it can be a lot of different things. Does clean mean no cursing, or does clean mean even content?
It can mean both, but if you're saying clean, it's also
no sexual.
You won't have innuendo too much about sex and stuff. It's got to be, when you say clean, in my eyes, you have to be able to do comedy in front of kids.
Now, who do they think's going to be there? It's going to be parents and a bunch of kids that I coach.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you, they ain't clean.
Oh, I know.
They ain't clean.
But we have to put up a front until they're 18.
I know. Their mouths ain't clean.
I know.
Like back in the day when I coached my son when he was small, I never cursed, ever. So I didn't allow people to curse. The things I hear around me sometimes, I just look at the kids. I'm like,
yeah, man.
Wow, like that's what you're talking. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then listen, back in the day, we weren't allowed to use the N-word. Now the N-word is an adjective, synonym, adverb.
Love letter.
They use it for everything. I'm like, damn, you're going to start the sentence with it, end it, and have it 4 times in the middle. That's a lot of N-words.
It's a lot.
And I'm against it, but you got maybe you're overusing it a little bit.
Yeah, I think people overuse a lot of words a lot, Let's take a break so we don't overuse all of our time. We'll be right back. Ian Beckles in the studio. This is the Mike Calta Aftershow.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone.
Nothing makes sports more exciting than betting on them at Hard Rock Bet. Baseball, soccer. You can even bet on UFC on the White House lawn. Refer your friends to Hard Rock Bet and you'll both score a bonus bet up to $50. That's $50 for you and up to $50 for them. Bet together, win together. Roll with us on Hard Rock Bet. Download it now at hardrock.bet or on your phone and start winning. It's Hard Rock Bet. Download it now. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida. To wager, terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
Are you ready to go from looking for a job to landing a career? Hillsborough Community College has the tools to reach your goals. Our fast-track workforce training leads to exciting careers with competitive salaries. You'll find accessible, affordable programs with convenient schedules that fit your needs. Our dynamic learning environment features expert faculty and leadership opportunities. It's time to change your life. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
Think you're not the suing type, but you weren't at fault. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call us now. $30 billion was set aside for meso victims, and in most cases, your claim is settled out of court without a jury trial. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
People today want quality. They want something that's going to last.
International Diamond Center owner Keith LeClaire talking about the difference between a handcrafted designer ring and the overseas knockoffs you see at most jewelry stores.
When you come here, you don't have to settle for a cookie cutter ring that's being made by the masses.
It's true. IDC has been chosen by the top bridal designers to be their only authorized retailer here. Names like Tacori, Viraggio, Simon G, A. Jaffe, Henry Dawsey, and dozens more. American-made rings of the highest quality and lasting value.
We're able to offer brands that other jewelers tried to get over and over and over again. These brands are known, respected, they deliver a quality product for a fair valued price.
So you don't have to compromise. At IDC, you will always be guaranteed a real, natural, rare diamond showcased in a handcrafted ring with exceptional craftsmanship. It's all part of the IDC experience.
People here trust us because we are the real deal.
International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
U25 Sportage, APR 48 months, KBB subject to miles and condition, plus tax tag, title, and dock fee on approved credit through KMF.
It's Christmas in July at Ken Ganley Kia. Home of 0% financing, 0 down, or 0 payments for 90 days. We've got over 1,200 new Kias with discounts up to $5,000. That's $5,000 off. And bigger discounts mean even lower prices, like a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX. Not $25,000, not even $20,000. On sale, $17,988. $17,988 for a Kia Seltos. Got a trade? We'll give you up to $5,000 over Kelley Blue Book value. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity, bankruptcy. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say, yes, you're approved at Ken Ganley Kia, Newport Richey on US 19. Online at KenGanleyKia, NewportRichey.com.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm meteorologist Jim Weber in the Sky Tower Weather Center. For today, look for more of those scattered showers and thunderstorms developing as we go through the afternoon hours. Daytime high of 91. Rain chance right around 60%. Then for tonight, any of the storms, they wind down. Overnight low down to 78. As we head into Friday, partly cloudy skies, lower rain chances. They're only about 30% with that daytime high up to 93.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
To Mike Calta After Show, 10:26 in the morning. It's Thursday. So far, so good out there. Looks like a nice day. But you never know. In 5 minutes, it can be an absolute tropical storm rolling through. Either way, it's Thursday. You're almost through your week. Get to the weekend. Hope you got great plans. Phone lines are open. 800-771-1025. Ian Beckles is in the building, as you always know.
No doubt.
Saturday, by the way, if anybody wants to drive 2.5 hours south, or if you're already down in that area listening because our towers come in crystal clear, I'll be in a little place called Sanibel Island at the Calusa Comedy Club. One night only, Saturday, the 26th. I believe it's a 7:30 show, and I have links to the tickets up on my social media, Johnny B. Tampa. But come on out. It's a fantastic comedy club. And I'll be out there headlining, doing an hour, and then skating back up the interstate to my home. I'm not staying a night. I'm doing a round trip, which is insane, right, Ian?
There's a little insanity to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, it's about peace and whatever makes you feel like if you want to wake up in your bed. Then you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Well, it's if I get a hotel room in that area,
it changes everything.
Then I just did comedy for free. Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
So
money. I'm always talking money. Guys.
I'm trying to get the bag and get home.
Yeah,
sometimes,
facts.
That is also how I make a living is stand-up comedy. By the way, Carmen hit me up and she said. The link to Chambo's donations and everything for the show on Thursday is up on the Bones website. And it is. If you go to the right bar on the website, theboneonline.com, you'll see Funny for Football. And it's right there, along with all the great other events that's happening in and around the Bone, like the Stella Best Wings in the Bay, the St. Pete Grunge Fest. All kinds of cool stuff, and even links to Calta Cruise 19 if you want to get in early for next year. Theboneonline.com has it all. And
I heard Mike say he's going to donate something, and Mike has always been very, very generous.
Super, super generous.
I'm going to say, remember this the game Red Rover?
Yes,
okay,
come over.
I'm going to call somebody over right now.
Okay.
Ready? Red Rover, I call, ask the Dom over.
Ooh.
Ask the Dom. Who went to Chamberlain.
He did go to Chamberlain.
And has not donated to Chamberlain.
You're right.
Red Rover, I call, ask the Dom over.
Oh, my God. Dom, you can't imagine those kids.
Come on now.
Sharing jerseys, can you, Dom?
That's a real story, though.
I know.
Last year, one kid didn't have a jersey on the sidelines. And I'm like, what?
Dom.
Can you imagine a kid at Plant or Jesuit without a jersey?
It never happened.
It's never going to happen. It's not fair.
No, they just go in the back of their Tesla and grab a new one.
Facts.
Dom, I hear you out there, buddy. You're out there. You're doing your good work, Dom. And I know you got the means, and it's only because you're so good at what you do and you work so hard. That's how you could take your family to Canada and Alaska next week, and damn it, you deserve it. Just think about those players out there. They got to switch jerseys when they're on away games, or if they have to play defense or whatever. It's just a hodgepodge. It's not just that. It's all the other expenses in and around it. Like I'd love to see them all have shiny, beautiful helmets that all match. I mean, there's junior colleges that have 5 different helmet options.
Mm-hmm.
Chambo can't have one solid helmet for every game.
Seems right.
It
certainly does.
It seems like necessary and deserved. These kids are out there, they're busting their butts, they're trying to improve their lives, whether it's just the social and the community of part of being on a team, which is very healthy.
Extremely.
But it's also the physical benefits. They're out there, they're exercising, they're not sitting in front of a TV all day or on their phones all day. And then maybe it could even lead to opportunities after high school, maybe a scholarship. Maybe they get to play football, in a small school or even a big school one day. Maybe what they learn on the football field helps them in the workforce later on.
How about just becoming a man?
Yeah.
There's very few things other than maybe enlisting that are going to teach your kid to be a man more than the sport of football. And I understand the violence of it, and I understand, it's dangerous, and I understand that, and I can see it. But when your kid gets out of there, they're going to be different. Out of all the sports, football is a one sport. You can't fake it.
Yeah.
If you're a bad basketball player, you can stand there and not get around. If you're baseball, you stand there and nobody hits you the ball. There's nowhere to hide in football.
It's true.
You're getting your wig split every play. So you got to drop them immediately.
Yeah, and there's something about fighting for your brothers on the field, too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And, for female athletes, fighting for your sisters on the field. Same thing.
Correct.
When you have that, almost family kind of connection with your team, and I have to do my job on this play so that the other 10 people can succeed with me. And if you all have that same mindset and it all comes together, that's when great things start happening. And when good things start happening and that snowballs, there's nothing like that, especially for a kid or a teenager to feel that success and know that they had everything to do with it. Mm-hmm. That's massive. That's a massive lesson.
Well, you said almost family. I'm going to say this. When you look back at how you were brought up, and I don't know your family situation.
A lot of alcohol, Ian.
Okay, that happens. But a lot of kids, and I would say especially my Chambo kids, their family is on the football field.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of them don't have a father. A lot of them don't see their mothers. There's a lot of negligent parents out there. I hear it and I see it. A lot of times your family is your brothers on the football field, and this is what I want to instill in my kids, and I try to do it before every practice. I sit my kids down and I teach them a lesson, and then we go. It doesn't take more than 2 minutes.
Right.
What I want to instill in my kids, especially my senior kids, this season means nothing to Ian Beckles. It really doesn't. At the end of it, I'm not going to go, hey, in 2025, blah, blah, blah. If you're a senior, this year is going to mean everything to you for the rest of your life.
Everything.
You're going to say, my senior year at Chambo, we won state champion, or we did. You'll say that the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So how do you want to go out? You want to go out like a sucker?
Yeah.
Or you want to fight?
I said that to my son, too, his senior year. I go, everything you do here, you're either going to look back and you're going to reminisce or you're going to regret. Mm-hmm. Let's have less regrets. Let's go out there and make the best of everything. And he did. And as far as how football affects you, too, my son played all the way up into high school, and he was a great youth football player. He was a pretty good high school player. Mm-hmm. And then he just decided, I don't want CTE. I want to go with my education in college, and I want to, go a different route. He was originally going to be a doctor. Well, now he's a chemist, a scientist. I think it's the same. But he's got a great career going. And I talk to him all the time. We have lunch once a week. And I guarantee you, if I had lunch with him today and I said, is there anything from football that you carry over that maybe you use on a daily basis as a scientist?
Yeah.
And I guarantee you he would say yes.
There's going to be lots of them.
There would be a lot of things.
There's going to be a lot of things. They say, statistically, the best person to hire is a Division I athlete.
Yes.
Because you can't fake it. I mean, you can only go with your natural ability to a certain amount of time, and it's definitely not to college, okay?
Right.
If your kid is a good athlete and your kid is 14, good for you. It's fitting to change.
Yes.
Because once they get to about 15, if your kid ain't lifting weights and if your kid's not running and doing your kid will stop being great.
Yes.
So once you get to college, because even Bo Jackson, I guarantee, was running his ass off and lifting his ass off, okay? But you're not put on the earth like Bo Jackson. If you don't bust your butt, you're going to get to a point where your luck is going to stop in sports. Guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. And you can see how things get harder and harder. My son's first day at plant as a freshman, he walks in there. He still hasn't even filled out yet. At that point, he's only about 6'1", 6'2". He's got a little chubbiness to him. You know, he's coming out of middle school. And the first person he meets in the first team meeting was Judge Culpepper,
who was a man at that time.
Brad Culpepper's son.
Yeah.
I believe he had already committed to at the college and to a scholarship.
Big school.
And he was a junior, I believe, at the time. He walks up to my son and he goes, "Wow, you're a big guy." Blah blah. He introduced himself, and my son goes, "Yeah, man. There's this massive guy that came up and said hi to me. His name's Judge Culpepper." And I go, "I know who he is because I know who his daddy is."
No doubt.
I said, "He's got the lineage." He goes, "Yeah, he's a massive guy." And he goes, "I hope I don't have to go up against him." And I said, "Yeah, you're going to because you're an offensive tackle.
100%.
He's a defensive end.
Yes, no
so
doubt.
have fun in practice when you put the pads on, buddy." Yeah.
Yeah, but that was what's so great about sports. And now that I'm old, I can look back at like I played all the sports. Okay. And I like the psychology of sports.
Yeah.
Like I liked walking into a gym and sizing another team up and all. Like I loved all of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's amazing, you know, at this age, looking back and you say, everybody says, "Do you miss football?" I don't miss running into somebody.
Right.
I just miss the competition part of it, though.
And the camaraderie.
But you can, the camaraderie is cool, but you can get camaraderie doing anything. Okay?
That's true.
You get camaraderie at Dignitary Cafe. You get camaraderie.
Bone Beach Bash.
But there's something about football because your mates, football is different than everything else because, like I said before, you can't fake it.
Right.
You can say whatever you want. In any second, we're both going to put our hands down on the ground and we're going to be 2 feet apart, looking at each other, smelling each other's breath, and we're going to figure out what she did over the summer.
Yeah.
There's no faking that. See, and my son, who wasn't blessed with a lot of size early in his life, didn't lift weights and all that kind of stuff, so my wife was like, "Well, he wants to quit football." I go, "Yeah, well, he didn't study for the test." Football and school, the same thing. You get out of it what you put into it.
Right.
But then as soon as he quit football, he sprouted up. He just wasn't big enough.
Yeah. It's wild.
It's not for everybody, though.
The point we're making, guys, Chambo football.
Yeah, give us that money.
Funny for football next Thursday night, 1 week from tonight. It's at 7 o'clock. It's at Chamberlain High School. You could go to the boneonline.com has a link to all the Funny for football. If you can't go to the game, go donate $5, $10, whatever you can afford. Know it's going to go to helping great kids out there have a good season. And when they go out there and they go back to the playoffs and maybe further, you can go, "You know what? I had a little part in that. I think I paid for a mouthpiece or something."
Yep.
Yeah, so we appreciate it. All right, we got one more break. We'll come back. When we do, just a little bit of your insight on what you think of this training camp that just started up yesterday, Ian. Okay, we'll do that when we come back. You're listening to the Mike Calta After Show.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone and Neutral are sending you to see one of the biggest bands of this or any generation. Oasis.
Live in California.
Oasis. Head to theboneonline.com now for the locations of QR code posters near you. Scan the QR code on the poster, and you can score a flyaway to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in California, including airfare and tickets. And that's not all. You also get a pair of front row tickets to see Cage the Elephant at the Baycare Sound Clearwater on September 17th. Don't wait. Visit theboneonline.com now to find the location nearest you to register. From 102.5 The Bone and Neutral, keep it tasty.
Hey, did you know that with Frontier Fiber Internet, the best Wi-Fi isn't just for VIPs anymore?
So even if I have less than 1 million followers?
Or me, a total noob?
What if I'm not in the metaverse yet?
Yeah, now everyone can get Wi-Fi 7 with a premium Eero router on Fiber 500 and up. Now starting at only $39.99 per month. Switch to the most advanced Wi-Fi on 100% fiber internet. Only from Frontier. Good to go. In select areas, price for 12 months with autopay. ETF terms apply. Max speeds wired. Actual average and Wi-Fi speed vary.
Summer is here, and so is the Honda Summer Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot, $479 per month, or a new Honda Accord Hybrid, just $329 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Think selling your home is stressful? Try picking the wrong agent. Choose right the first time. Call Jeff Borum of Team Borum with eXp Realty and see how his cutting-edge marketing can get you the most money for your home. Call Jeff at 813-344-4287 or go online at jeffborum.com. That's jeffborum.com and start packing.
Sitting in traffic because of an auto accident is frustrating. We should remember, though, that the person in that accident ahead, their life has changed forever. And we may be thankful it isn't us. But if it ever is, call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. When we decided to completely eliminate the dealer fee last year, the response has been almost 100% positive. Because by not having to pay a dealer fee, you automatically save anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. Some people don't believe it, so it's our obligation to remove any doubt, be completely transparent, and prove that it is true. You do not pay a dealer fee at Stingray, but we know that some of our competitors have told customers that, oh, Stingray is just hiding that fee somewhere else. It's just a gimmick. Well, as the owner of Stingray, you have my word. It's no gimmick. There is no dealer fee, and it will really save you up to $1,500 off the bottom line, and in these uncertain times, that's a commitment you can count on. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hot in your house? Superheat Air and Plumbing, powered by the experts at ABC, has your back. Get a $29 AC system check, working or not. If it needs a fix, that $29 rolls into the repair. Fast, pro service, same day. Go to superheatandair.com.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Fresh local trades, luxury for less at Furman Luxury Used Cars. New arrivals hit our lot daily. BMWs, Audis, Broncos, Hondas, and more. All priced for every budget. We handpick premium vehicles for local trades. And every one includes a free Carfax for peace of mind. Quick trade appraisals, flexible financing, transparent pricing, luxury made affordable. Only at Furman Luxury Used Cars on US 19 in Palm Harbor. Shop now at FurmanLuxuryUsedCars.com.
Drew Garabo is Spiro from Good Greek Moving and Storage, and they're not just good for short moves. You need to move all the way across the country or even internationally. Go with Good Greek.
That's right. Good Greek is the world's only total relocation company specializing in local, statewide, cross-country, and across the globe.
They truly do it all. Your stuff is going to be in great hands. Make moving suck a whole lot less. Get a free moving quote by going to goodgreek.com right now. That's goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
Allegiant Space Dust IPA presents St. Pete Grunge Fest, a free show Friday, August 8th at Janus Live. And you guessed it, it's all grunge all night with some of Florida's best tribute bands, including Nirvana, a tribute to Nirvana. In a Nutshell, a tribute to Alice in Chains. And Still Alive, a tribute to Pearl Jam. It's a free show, but you need a ticket. Ask your bartender for an Elysian Space Dust IPA and free tickets at Eddie's Bay Pines, Knockin' Boots, Bourbon on Main, Brulin's, and Ferg's. The show is 21 and up. New bands with the classic grunge you love. St. Pete Grunge Fest, August 8th at Janice Live. Presented by Elysian Space Dust IPA and 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show, 10:45 in the morning on a Thursday. I am Johnny B. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Hello, Bone fam on the Bone YouTube. Good to see you guys. Ian Beckles is here, everybody. He is also in the YouTube all the time, lurking.
I am. I'm actually there right now.
There you go. See? Told you.
In spirit.
Don't talk no smack. He can see you.
I'll be reading it.
You want to get beat up on YouTube. I try to pop in when I can, too. In the mornings, when I'm prepping the show, I try to pop in on there. Sometimes when I'm at home, teetering around and working on stuff, I'll have the Bone YouTube on, watching JP and them, watching John Senning and Dizzy, and I'll pop in there and I'll see somebody saying something, and I can't help but comment once in a while.
Yeah.
So if you see the Johnny B Show on YouTube, that's me. That's me chatting it up with you guys. But,
I think I'm what they call a P1. I mean, seriously.
You are.
Because I get up in the morning.
Yep.
I brush my mouth, and I walk to the TV, and I put it right on. Boom! I put it on Bone TV.
Yeah.
By the great Pat puts it on there. First thing in the morning, 6 o'clock, I get up. There's Mike's face. Then I get ready for my walk.
Yeah.
I put my headphones on. And I put the phone as I'm walking around.
Yeah.
Come back in the house, and I watch you and lovely JoJo. More JoJo, but
I
listen to you. I look at JoJo more.
Sure. Yeah.
Don't be offended.
Mm-hmm.
And then JP, and then I keep on going. It's just sitting on my TV. If I'm not playing video games, it's Bone TV on my YouTube.
Yeah, I do the same thing. If I'm in the kitchen, I'll tell Alexa, hey, play 102.5 The Bone, which you can do. And then, boom, you'll hear about 30 seconds of ads, and then it comes right into the show. And I do that because I have the big Alexa in my kitchen. So to me, that's, I either do that or I listen to music. It's one of the two. But yeah, I'll pop in on whoever's on. And then if it's after 7 o'clock, then it's podcast time.
What's funny is when people say, well, that's a bit or that's a skit. If you're watching YouTube and you're watching Bone TV, you can see.
Yeah.
Like, I know these people. I know you. I know JoJo. I know John Senning. I know everybody. So you can see that it's not a skit.
Right.
Okay, when you hear something, it's different. But when you see people, like when JoJo and John Senning were going at it, I was watching, and I'm like, oh, this is real.
Oh, yeah, for real.
For real.
Yeah. I said that to people, too.
They're like, well, no, that's not fake.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's fake. I go, no.
No.
Like, I know, I've known both of these people for a long, long time. I've been around them both, and I'm on the radio with JoJo 3-4 days a week. And, yeah, that was definitely real. And I felt the awkwardness myself because I was like, oh, boy, what is going on there,
But they're both uber likable.
Sure.
Both.
Yeah, sometimes when, two positive energies collide, it causes a negative moment.
Maybe there's people like me more like they like you. Maybe that's it.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, see, I never have to worry about
me
that.
Me neither. Grab. They're both young.
Yeah, compared to us.
Yeah, that's true.
For sure.
I'm almost 60.
Yeah, no, dude.
When in my life was 60 not old? No, for real. I also live in an old folks home.
I feel like when we were young, like in the 80s,
yeah.
I feel like 60 was super old then.
Ancient.
People were dying off at 60 in the 80s like it was regular.
I don't think they were dying off more so than you didn't know anybody 60.
I don't know.
Anybody who was 60 was your grandparents, and I didn't know they'd been dead. I was never exposed to a 60-year-old when I was 50.
But I remember my grandmother passed away when she was 63. And I remember thinking, man, she lived a long life.
That's right now, 63. I'm like, that's really close.
Yeah.
That's close.
Now, dude, more and more as you get older, mortality, I don't know about you, but mortality creeps into my thoughts all the time, especially being a fat guy my whole life.
In what way?
Like how much, like there's a time it's clicking. Like I go, like my wife's like, oh, by next year I want to buy a house. I don't want to rent anymore. And I go, yeah. And I go, and my first thought was 30-year lease. I'm like, I'm not going to live long enough to pay this thing off. There's no way I'm living 30 more years. In my head, I'm like, I got to make it to 83 with all the damage I've done to my body.
I don't love the odds.
Right.
I don't love the odds.
I got to take the under.
And somebody asked me, are you going to live till 84? I'd be like, hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
No. But I think there was a time where I was like, I don't know if I even live to 60.
Right.
But now 60 doesn't seem far at all.
No, I was told I wasn't going to make it to 30 a bunch of times back in the day. Like a bunch, 500 pounds.
Yeah, well, what I did for a living wasn't conducive to long lives.
Right.
Like people are like, what do you mean by that? I go, I was paid to thrust my head into people.
Yeah, dude.
Just boom, head first, like running into that wall 60 times and then do it again the next Sunday.
Well,
Not that smart.
Well, you see a lot of people, a lot of athletes in high impact sports do pass early. Look at wrestlers, what they do to their bodies.
Yeah, but let me say something about wrestlers.
Yeah.
Wrestlers, every story, they're like, it's steroids. Let me say something about steroids again. And I didn't indulge in steroids at all.
Right.
People have all these negative things. roid rage. There's no study that says roid rage is real. The people who die early is because they did cocaine.
Maybe.
And they were doing every pill known to man. And they were doing steroids. And they were doing this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And it's a lot.
It just blows my mind when you see like Hulk Hogan is still around, and he's
barely
70-something.
I heard he's struggling.
Right. I heard lately.
I heard like he's struggling.
Well, I hope he's doing okay. I don't want to see anybody go through that. But the last time I saw him in person, I was like, Jesus, this guy's in his 70s. He's, you know what I mean? Like,
I've met Hulk Hogan a couple times. I remember meeting him in probably the early 2000s when I first got on the radio. And I remember going, God, he looks old.
Yeah.
That was the early 2000s. I couldn't imagine him looking all that great right now.
I mean, for the age. But I see people all the time. I see people that are 75, women, where I'm like, she could still get it if I was single.
Oh, yeah.
I'll shatter her hip.
Yeah. Ric Flair is starting to look his age.
I thought you were about to say Ric Flair can get it.
You know what's funny? And Rick gets it in, okay? There's no doubt about that. But I've hung out with Rick probably 4 or 5 times.
He's just banging and pooping at the same time.
He's a nice dude, though. He's a genuinely nice person. Like, he really opens himself up to people to be that big of a deal.
He seems very nice, but I've heard some horror stories from staffs at, over on the channel side at restaurants that say that he cannot be sometimes.
Oh, no. Wait. If he sits there from 8 to 3 in the morning, probably 2:30 is not that great.
That's what
if
I'm
you
saying.
catch him by 8:15, it's nice.
Yeah.
Don't catch him late, though.
Let's see who this is. Hey, you're on the Calta Aftershow. Who the hell are you?
This is Paul, brother. I'm trying to see if I can get some tips from one of you guys for weightlifting, man. I've been hitting the gym, and, man, I ain't going to lie to you. My legs are sore. I'm trying to find out what I can do some recovery so I can get back into the gym.
By the way, it's not one of you guys. It's this guy.
Which guy?
You.
As far as, first of all, I don't lift a lot of weights anymore, but I've always said this. If you're sore after workout, applaud yourself. You should embrace that. That's a good sore. And for me, it's just your body telling you need something, and it's usually just water. Okay, so hydrate yourself a little bit more. And then if you wake up in the morning, your legs are killing you, embrace yourself for have kicked your own ass the day before. That's a good thing. You're going to benefit from pain.
Yeah, get yourself a nice creatine, metabolic steroid cocktail, and go at it, kid.
So what are you saying? I should get back in the gym and then work through the pain?
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
Exactly. Get to the point where the pain doesn't come no more. That's when you know you're getting in shape.
No pain, no gains, baby.
There you go.
Good luck, bud.
One love.
There you go.
Thank you, man.
I squat, You
don't.
I squat 200, like upwards, almost 300 pounds sometimes getting off the toilet. You know what I mean?
I was about to say.
Yeah, I do. I do calisthenics. I tied my shoes today.
Good for you.
Bro, that ain't easy.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying? But you get all lightheaded and everything.
Hey, look, I'll tell you what. I have a bunch of shoes activated. None of them have any laces in them.
They're all sliding.
I like to just slide them in and pop them in, and that's it, bro.
Well, you know when you're getting old and you're fat, when they have a commercial for some shoes, they're like, oh, you just slide them right in. We got this new heel technology, you fat bitch. Yeah. You could be eating a hamburger and not even have to bend down to get your fat feet and your fat shoes, you fat piece of crap. I
remember my mother buying me shoes with Velcro on them from Sears.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember crying.
Some kangaroos.
I was like, I can't wear these. Everybody's going to make fun of me. You know what? I wore them.
Because you're Ian Beckles. They're not going to make fun of you.
Oh, no, I wasn't always Ian Beckles, brother.
Oh.
I used to be that fat, awkward kid with the terrible clothes.
Just little Ian.
Look, poor Ian. He's so po.
Aww. So sad. always a pleasure, my friend.
Pleasure's all mine.
Thank you for being here. Dignitary Cafe, Tea and Kava House. Go check them out. West Shore and Gandy. Right over there, you'll see a homeless guy with nice legs. There's a Circle K behind him. Right after the Circle K, that's Dignitary, baby. Go hang out. The vibe's always good. Go out and see our girl, Chef Sandy, on Fridays and Saturdays at the Balti Bayou. Get them balls in your mouth. Try them beignets. Tell her Johnny B sent you. And come see me, Sanibel Island. This Saturday, I'm at Rosalita's, which is Calusa Comedy Club on the island. We're going to have a good time, folks. Come on out. JohnnyBComedy.com for my full schedule. Just put new dates up. And don't forget, Chambo Football. 1 week from tonight, there's a link to buy tickets and to donate on theboneonline.com. JP is up next. Bye-bye.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
102.5 The Bone and Stella Artois are on a mission to find the best wings in the Bay. Voted $5 Drinkery, St. Pete Kahunas, and Whiskey Wings Tarpon Springs. Scan the QR code. Vote and you can win Stella swag, beer, bragging rights. You decide. Go to thebestwingsinthebay.com for details.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa. If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Filing Form 2290 again? VINs, weights, EINs. What a nightmare.
Not with 2290.ai, the first AI-powered 2290 e-filing platform. Just snap or scan last year's Schedule 1 and hit submit, even if you're on the go.
Wait, with just a photo?
Yep. Our smart platform reads, validates, and files it in minutes. With real-time AI checks and instant Schedule 1 delivery, you can stay road ready and file fast.
Whoa, I just got my Schedule 1. Already?
That's right. Whether you're a solo hauler or running a fleet, smart truckers use smart tech. Just go to 2290.ai to snap or scan and submit. Anywhere, anytime.
Powered by Zenwork. Use code RADIO at checkout for 20% off your first filing. Only at 2290.ai. That's 2290.ai. With code RADIO at checkout for 20% off. 2290.ai.
New 25 Sportage APR 40 a month KBB subject to miles and condition plus tax tag title and dock fee on approved credit through KMF.
It's Christmas in July at Ken Ganley Kia. Home of 0% financing, 0 down, or 0 payments for 90 days. We've got over 1,200 new Kias with discounts up to $5,000. That's $5,000 off. And bigger discounts mean even lower prices, like a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX. Not $25,000, not even $20,000. On sale, $17,988. $17,988 for a Kia Seltos. Got a trade? We'll give you up to $5,000 over Kelly Blue Book value. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity, bankruptcy. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say, yes, you're approved at Ken Ganley Kia, Newport Richey on US 19. Online at KenGanleyKia, NewportRichey.com.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find